Good day, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Thee, and today I just wanted to read from my handy dandy notebook. First, I would like to say, I hope all is well. I hope everyone is doing good. Everyone is happy, full of joy, full of love, light, and gratitude. "30 days ago, I decided to step into the wilderness of myself. No food, no snacks, just spring water, Celtic salt, and herbal allies, but also the whispers from God. I didn't do this for a diet. I didn't do this to lose weight. I simply decided this would be my exodus. I actually called it programmed to presence. Because the truth is, I was still in chaos. Not physically, but the invisible kind that keeps us in cycles we've outgrown. I was working for what I call the corporation Plantation. Living the so-called American dream that is really actually a nightmare. Pouring my life force into something that didn't feed my soul, but instead starved it. For months, since December of 2024, actually no, since about October 2024, I felt the nudge to guide others to their I am presence, to their God within. And so I began to question not only myself, but also God. I would ask, how can I speak about trusting God, living in the I am presence, if I myself still feel like a slave in the matrix? A slave in the corporation Plantation. How can I not practice what I preach? This question became my mirror. And instead of looking away, I decided to look within. During my fast, I was guided to apply for Vipassana. I learned about Vipassana in 2022, but I have just got the urge to apply. 10 days of silence, no phone, no talking, no outside world. I applied with no hesitation, and I was accepted. During the waiting process after I applied, the corporation Plantation was my ops. And what I mean by the Plantation Corporation being my ops is they were giving me a hard time about my PTO because I would need 2 weeks off. But instead of worrying or feeling sad, I decreed for it to work in my favor, and it did. But tell me why, the very next day after I received my Vipassana acceptance, I was freed from the corporation Plantation, fired, terminated, no longer a slave to false labor. And this happened without warning. Some may say it was a coincidence. I say cause and decree. For over a year, I've desired this, to be free. And I began to decree my exit a few months ago. Decreeing my freedom, speaking it, commanding it. But most recently, I've been feeling grateful for my severance and stating I'm only employed by the Most High. One day, these words became flesh. When I was freed, my only response was, thank you. Because I knew it was God, the universe, my I Am presence. I knew this was divinely orchestrated because the question I was asking about how can I guide others to believe in God, trust in God, embody their I Am presence if I'm not doing it. So I felt like this was God and the universe and my I Am presence saying, okay, now what you gonna do? Since that moment, my risings have been mine. Nature is my alarm clock now. I rise from the dream realm into a day that begins with tea and stillness at the lake. Sometimes accompanied by a book. Other times doing a walking meditation. And sometimes just simply being, sitting still, listening. No rush, no clock in, just presence. Welcoming for whatever God has for me and then acting on it. Walking in faith. During this fast, I also stopped smoking weed. Mary Jane. The devil's lettuce. Loud. And now, there's no more clouds between me and my clarity. My dreams also came rushing back. Vivid, lucid, full of messages, confirmations, and instructions. Dreams that reminded me I have always been a dream walker. Growing up, I always could pause my dreams, wake up, and then restart them wherever I left off whenever I went back to bed. At one point, I lost touch with this ability, but now I am able to do it again with ease and grace. I control my dreams, but I also lucid dream every night. And now I take heed. I listen and relay any messages I need to. This is what's been happening for me since surrendering. I've been on a journey of surrender since December the 28th, 2024. When we stop pretending we don't hear the whispers, when we stop ignoring the instructions, the prompts, the downloads, the feelings, when we honor the God within. I have become even more aware that I am a deliberate co-creator. I have deeply, truly embodied my I am presence. I speak life with my words because my word is my wand. And I want to use this platform to teach others to do the same. Intuition is a word that we all use. But intuition, it isn't just a feeling. The word came from Latin inturi, to look within, to watch over. It's direct soul sight. The act of looking into truth before the mind can distort it. When we follow it, even when it doesn't make sense, we step into alignment so deep that the universe has no choice but to rearrange itself around us. I have no idea what my next chapter will be, but I know it's funded because it's my divine right. I walk in the knowing that God is my source, my employer, my supply. And every step I take now is by divine instruction. If you've been feeling the pull to leave whatever or whoever is draining you, to stop betraying your own spirit, to live in your I am presence, this is your sign. You, me, we are not here to be enslaved by the matrix. We're not here to struggle to survive. We're not here to live a life full of dreading to go to work, dreading to be around certain people. We are here to remember who we are, to speak as God in action, to create from the truth that's been whispering to us all along. The question we have to ask is, will we follow it? One other thing that I realized during this fast is I need to regulate my nervous system. And yes, God can hear the things that I say, that you say, that we say. But I've learned that when our nervous system is deregulated, when our nervous system is in shambles, God and the I am presence can hear us, but it's a little static. So I'm not going to rush to do anything. My focus in this moment is to simply be, and to also regulate my nervous system so God can hear my decrees more accurately, with more power, more clarity. Because when we decree, a decree is a conversation with God. So imagine trying to speak to someone, anybody, but you hear static. You can only hear every other word because there's so much interference. A nervous system in shambles and dysregulated causes that static, that interference between us and God. So that's all I really had to say from my handy dandy notebook. I thank you for listening. I am grateful for you listening. And I do hope this reach whoever it needs to reach. It helps whoever it needs to help in any type of way.